How's it going, everybody? Let's add a support plate to the Rosa Swingarm bag on the Harley-Davidson Softail. My name is Ron, and here on this channel I tackle projects of all sizes related to the bikes I ride, and I also share information with you on the different products that I try. So be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell, that way you'll be notified whenever I post new videos. So this is part 2 in a 2-video series about the Rosa Swingarm bag that I've used on my Harley-Davidson Softail. In the first video, which I'll link to here, I gave you my general impressions about the bag and what my experiences have been so far in using the bag for about 9 or 10 months. And in today's video, we're going to address the one thing that I'd like to be different about the bag, and that is the fact that it has sort of sagged or drooped and pulled away from the swing arm a little bit just over time as gravity has worked on that leather and softened it up. So today we're going to tackle that project. This video is not sponsored, but I will have links to the Rosa Swingarm bags in the description below, so if you want to check those out, be sure to check the video description for those links. And let me be clear, this is not a complaint or a problem with the Rosa Swingarm bag. This is just the way it works when you have a leather bag and gravity affects it over time. So I'm really happy with the Rosa Swingarm bag in general, and this is just my attempt to do a little side project to address one particular thing that I would like to be a little bit different. So just sort of spitballing here with this prototype, but I put together a plate that would be inserted inside the Rosa Swingarm bag, and it exactly matches the contour of the inside of the bag, and then I've marked where the slots are in the Rosa bag, where those hit the plate, and I'll be cutting those slots out to match exactly the slots on the Rosa bag. And the idea is, with that plate in place, it will hold the back of the bag nice and flat against the swing arm, and will give it a nice sort of a backbone support plate so that whenever I do put weight in the swing arm bag, that plate will hold everything up and prevent it from pulling away from the swing arm bag and sagging down. So that's the concept, and this is a prototype, so let's take a look at it. So here's some before and after shots so you can see the position of the bag before I put the support plate in it. Now here it is with the support plate added to it. And you can tell in those original shots, it had just sort of pulled away from the swing arm bag a little bit and sort of pulled down a little bit just as gravity affects it. And again, I don't consider this a flaw with the swing arm bag in any way. It's just the nature of the design. It's the nature of having something made of leather that's hanging on a bar. Over time, it's going to pull down. The leather is soft, and the longer you have that, the more supple that leather gets, and therefore gravity is going to have more of an effect on it. So I don't consider this like a negative thing against the Rosa Swingarm bag at all. This is just my attempt to address that problem that I've seen in the real world using it on the bike on a day-to-day basis. So you can see with the plate added to it, the bag stays nice and tight against the swing arm, and the flap, the lid that covers the swing arm bag, is held in position at the top of that support plate. And so therefore, whenever I do add weight to it, everything will be supported by that plate, and it should no longer pull downward and outward away from that swing arm bag. Now, again, this is a prototype. So far, so good. It's been working well. My experiences have been great with it up to this point. As I put more miles on it, if anything changes, I'll be sure to let you guys know. But up to this point, I've been happy with it. I think it's accomplished the goal. I'll also say that one little thing I did at the top of that support plate is I took a piece of fuel line and cut a slit straight down the edge of it, and I sort of snapped that fuel line on the top edge of that plate, because it is a metal plate, and although I did round the edges over, it is still sort of a harsh edge. So I put that fuel line across the top edge of that plate so that as the flap of the swing arm bag comes across that, it won't cause friction there and rub against the leather inside the swing arm bag and wear that away. So that little fuel line just sort of gives it a nice rounded edge and protects it as I open and close the lid to the swing arm bag. Have you had to modify a swing arm bag like this, or using some other technique, or to address some other issue? Do you prefer a swing arm bag or saddle bags, hard cases, soft cases? What's your preference? Drop in a comment and let me know. I would love to hear what you've tried and what you've learned along the way, and I'm sure the rest of the community would appreciate that as well. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe and hit the notification bell. That way you'll be alerted whenever I post new videos. And if you found this video informational or beneficial, please hit the thumbs up button and share it with your friends. Thanks so much for watching. Enjoy the ride. I'll see you next time.